I'm John Turner, General Manager of SATA Canada here in Vaughan, Ontario. The facility was prepared 2016-2017. It's a 15,000 square foot facility that was built as a warehouse, head office, and a training center for SATA products, which are made in Germany. One of the special things that we're going to be doing in the training center that we're in right now is that SATA Canada has been approved as a private college through the Ontario government. We will be doing a training course for young painters, allowing somebody who hasn't painted before to learn the art or the trade of being an automotive painter. When I was 15 years old, I was anticipating getting my driver's license on my 16th birthday, which you could get at that time. What I had done prior to getting my driver's license, that I had purchased a 1966 Ford pickup truck. The truck was a green and white with lots of rust. And I decided that before I was going to drive this truck, I was going to paint it, and I was going to paint it black. Biggest mistake I ever made in my life, but what I learned from painting that truck was the attention to detail on every ding, nick, scratch, and dent and piece of rust that's on a vehicle, because black shows everything. Most people don't look at the fine details when they do a paint job. You can't sand the edges of a door lock. We'll use the door lock as an example. You can't sand right to the edge. What happens is typically when you can't get to that area to be prepped, you will peel. It could take 6 months, it could take a year, but it will start to peel. So preparation is key to any and all paint jobs. The work you do that goes under the paint is a mirror reflection of what is the finished product when the paint is on. So to spend 2 or 3 hours extra looking at everything, preparing everything correctly, is key to a good paint job. Other pieces or other parts that are key to a good paint job, obviously preparation is the proper tools. Having the proper sandpaper, having the proper paints, having the proper primers, the proper sealers, the proper spray guns, and following the paint manufacturer's instructions to a T. I couldn't stress that more. If they say to spray a paint at 21 psi, don't think that you should be spraying that paint at 30 psi. Follow the manufacturer. It's their paint. They know best. The equipment that we use in a body shop today has changed dramatically over the past 10 years. When we look at gun technology, SATA has been a pioneer in paint guns. And when we look at HVLP technology, high volume, low pressure, or we look at RP technology, reduced pressure, it is something that has evolved based on the materials that have come into the marketplace. So when we look at water-based material and the gun that you use, and a solvent-based material or low VOC material and the gun that you use, the technology in atomization for both products is different. Can you use one gun to do the other? Yes, you can. But what you're looking for is the perfect paint job, so use the technology that's for the materials that you're going to spray with. It's very hard to get into a body shop to look at the quality of work that they do and to understand what you will get as a customer to come out. The easiest way to understand a good body shop is it neat and tidy? Is it clean? Is it dark? Yeah, you can look at social media and read the reviews, but then reviews can be biased as well. So this is a very difficult position to be in when you're having a repaint, because it's easy to hide mistakes that will come back to haunt you later. So you need to do your research. You need to talk to them. You need to understand their warranty. You need to understand the materials that they're going to use. Are they using a name brand product? BASF, PPG, Sherwin-Williams. Those are name brand products that if they're using them, they're a better shop. If they're using something you've never heard of before in your life, it's probably second-rate material, and that second-rate material is going to cause problems for you. I started out painting my own truck, learning from that. Yes, you can do a paint job at home if you so choose. You will not get the result typically that you will get at a quality body shop. You don't have a paint booth. You don't have a downdraft paint booth to remove the dust from the air. You don't have the experience to do the little things to make the job correct. But you can achieve a fairly good result. You may have to do it 2 or 3 times, and it could get expensive that way because materials themselves are very expensive in today's world, where they weren't 20 years ago. So yeah, a DIYer could do it. He'd need the proper tools, paint gun, compressor, proper safety protection, a mask that's going to cover his eyes, ears, nose, mouth, hair, so he's not breathing the materials. And he has to have a way of disposing properly of the waste materials so that we're not endangering the environment. You can pay $1,000 for 5 liters of good quality clear coat. So it can get expensive for materials in a hurry. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They look at a fender with a scratch in it and their car's red. And they think, well, it's $200 or $300 just to paint that scratch. The materials are $500 alone. Then you have the masking and then the preparation and the body work to do it all. And all of a sudden you've got a job that's worth $2,500 when somebody thinks it should be 2 or 3. It's the cost of materials today.